floss tube. It's Lisa here from the Shady Tree Stitches, and thank you for spending a bit of time with me today. I do floss tubes about my cross stitch hobby, and so if that's what you're interested in, stick around, and I have a lot of progress to show you. I haven't filmed a catch-up video for a week and a half, and I usually do them every week. And it's reminding me why I do them every week, because I didn't think I had a lot to show you last week, and I did those special ones on my unboxings, so I didn't do it, and now I have so much to show you. So it's exciting. So thank you very much for joining me. If you're returning, I appreciate you coming back, appreciate the comments and the likes, and if you're new, then hopefully you will like what you see. I just talk to you very normally about what I've been doing. So let's get into it. First up, I have a finish, yay! But I can't show you, boo. Well, I can sort of show you because I did an FFO. This is a secret model stitch that I'm doing that I'll be able to show you soon. But I want to show you how I finished it. Can't show you the front. But this is my friend Glenna's lovely method of finishing is stretcher bars. And you just tack them in to the stretcher bars so that you end up with a canvas of the picture on the stretcher bars, and really economical. So I'm really excited. I'm going to get a lot more of these done. I'll be able to put things up and show you, but I can't show you that one yet. However, I did quite a lot of work on that last week because it was due in for the people who wanted it, and I finished it off with 472 stitches. Now I should say that I've been eliminated from the Myth and Magic Stitch Wars. The halflings are dead, but that's okay. We hid under our rock as long as we could, and then I had a day where I had to go away and someone else was busy, so we couldn't get enough stitches done, and of course we got annihilated the next minute, but that's okay. But I do enjoy it because I get a lot of stitching done. So most of this stitching's not from battling, because I got eliminated the day after my last video. But really, it's got me in the groove for doing lots of stitches. And since I last filmed, I am blown away that I've done 8,475 stitches. It has been school holidays, which helps, but wow. And I had one day where I just managed to get my 100 in. It was tough. So yeah, I had some good days, some not so good days. The main thing is that I'm consistent and I stitch every day. All right, so apart from my finish, in no particular order, well, this is reverse order. Last night I started working on my little house neighborhood. Can't show you the picture because it's hidden in a bag somewhere. But this is my new daily 30 for this week. And you can see in 30 minutes I got that bit of green done there. So it's going quite well. I've basically, apart from the chimney here, finished that middle row. So we'll see some progress on that this week with my daily 30. Okay, I did a bit of work on Cock-a-Doodle-Doo by Little House Needleworks. It's really pleased to see a friend of mine's stitching this as well. And I did this because I had to stitch on something that had something in it that goes fast. And in this picture there's nothing that goes fast, but in another one's there's a ute. So I did 754 stitches on this one. So making a lot of progress on him. So I look forward to getting back to him shortly. But he's looking super cute. So yeah, 754 on him. And then the same day I brought out this one. This is the Big Red Ship of Life by Ink Circles. And if you recall, or you don't know, this piece I picked specifically for colour prompts. My idea is to do it as rainbow colours across the whole pattern. There's so many different motifs. I'm down in this corner. And so I've got a bit of sea, a bit of border, and a couple of sea creatures happening. So apart from my plan to make probably the ship or the sails red, because it's the Big Red Ship of Life, I don't really have any set colours. So this one previously looked like this. Sorry if you got that with the last one. And I only did 300 stitches, but I had to do green and white. So this bit down the edge is foliage, so I did green, and then the border across the bottom is white, and as you can see I didn't need a lot of white. So that's where it's up to. Doesn't look like anything. I want to show you though. This is freaking huge. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Look at it. Can't see because I can't get it to you. See, look, I can wear it like a hat. And there's the bit I've actually stitched on. So that's half the fabric. Does that give you some idea of how huge this piece is? So that's going to be a few years in the making. Colour prompts eat your hearts out. So it'd be nice to see that progress as time goes on. All right, next one that I've got here is Caprice. Caprice is a Nora Corbett fairy, and I stitched on her because she has fresh colours, also because she's my N for alphabet soup. So she previously looked like this. Yeah, my hair's all messy. And doing her as an Indigenous fairy. Still stunning on this piece of fabric, which was an original Sassy pouch dye, I think. Really, really beautiful. So she's looking stunning there. Did I drop the next picture? Yeah, I just thought it would be nice because she's so lily white in the picture, and I think it should be a representation of Indigenous fairies. Why can't they be Indigenous? No reason at all. Okay, bird in hand. All right, bird in hand, I didn't do a lot on, but I did it for 2 prompts. Previously looked like this. Did it for 2 prompts, something that moves something, and the horse moves the cart, and also, oh no, that was the only prompt, 500 on that. So you can see I was getting done a whole lot of black in the quilts. Why they're black quilts, I don't know. So really starting to take shape, enjoying that, and I'm really pleased with the choice of my crazy dyed fabric. Okay, what else we got? We had a new start. Semi Sane have a challenge where if you start something and finish it within the 6 months, and it had to be a Halloween theme. So I'm doing a very scary Halloween mini series by Twin Peak Primitives. This is my first time doing a Twin Peak primitive, and having a look at the picture there, I thought, oh yeah, they're 3 nice little smalls put together to make a pattern. Thought that would be pretty cool. So I got started. That's half the size of it. They're not small at all. I mean, they're not huge, but they're not tiny. So I used this because I had to stitch in orange thread and something that was scary. So that worked really well. And this is on another Sassy dyed piece of fabric, I think. So yes, winter stormy sky. I don't know, they're Sassy. They might be Crafty Leanies. Crafty Leanie is a very good Australian fabric dyer. Kudos to another dyer, and she does a great job, so I recommend her. Alright, I did summer. I had to do 1,000 stitches on summer. Previously it looked like this. And summer was, I had to do something that had strawberries. I remember showing you this for the strawberries last time. Maybe I'd already done the strawberries, but you can sort of really see them now because that's the bit I worked on. The strawberries and then the S, and also because it had the letter S, but I had to do more. I think I'd done those prompts last time I saw you, but there we are. I'll show you where I'm up to the whole thing. But it's I used it for a prompt for 1,000 stitches, something with wine, for semi-sanes around the world, and I'm very pleased to say that I have now finished all the monthly prompts for the around the world, which is equivalent to 10,000 stitches, and I've also done all the magical stitches monthly and Shell's Grip monthly. So for Shell's Grip, I had to stitch on my most expensive, and hands down that would be my chatelaine. Previously looked like this, and really enjoyed my stitching on it this week. I'm enjoying doing it. I don't know why I balked pulling it out, because it's not a hard stitch at all. Well, I'm only doing the cross stitches at the moment, and as we know, I'm not scared of the other stitches. So this is where we are. I worked in this corner on this tree, got all the foliage in the blue and half the grey done. So that's the bottom corner of the Chinese garden mandala. And that's where it's up to, 503 stitches on that one, because it's my most expensive piece. So we'll have to see if we can pull that one out again a bit more often. Okay, so yes, so to finish those prompts, I had to pull out my Animal Kingdom. Previously looked like this. My amazing Animal Kingdom, I doubled up. He now looks like this, because he has an animal unique to the area. There is kangaroos in this, although as you can see, we've got the startings of the elephants. As well as you can see, I'll probably still see a bit of my gorilla over here. And what I've decided to do is I want to do a bit of a scaffold idea with this, because I'm liking the way it's going. So I'm going to keep picking sort of main colours and the shelf, and work my way across the rest of this bookshelf before I fill in all the details. So that's my plan. Who knows, I'll probably change my mind, but I can do that, can't I? So yeah, that's what I did that one for. I also then had to work on my pieces for other things. Anzac was a piece I restarted. So I had restarted and it previously looked like this. And I did 1,003 stitches on it. Oh, we can't see that. I don't have a piece of paper handy. Let's do it out of the secret stitch. There we go. So I'm really liking the 32 count a lot better. It's great to see the 32 count. I'm liking the brown. I did love it on my khaki cream, but the brown is really good too. So yeah, I think it actually goes that way. I'm not sure. Anyway, it'll work out. So that's where my Anzac is up to. And then the other three pieces, I've been participating in Uno, in the Uno for semi-sane, and every day they make a spin, and you have to nominate 4 whips. Sorry. You started with, and then you had to work through them. So Anzac was one of them, and as they roll the spins, you do 100 stitches on it, or if you get a skip or a reverse or whatever, you have to do that. Wild card, you have to do random things like 100 on each. So I picked my pieces, some of them that double dip with my scavenger hunt, which means I've been getting a lot of work done on that. So my Lest We Forget looked like this, and this one I doubled up as something that was involved with charity, because when I designed it, I said I'd challenge anyone who could finish it by Anzac Day. I'd donate to the RSL, and we had one person finish it. I didn't realise actually when I designed it just how huge it was. So you can see I've been working just on this khaki of his uniform. Quick stitching, but it's taking a while to get down his uniform. Anyway, that's where he's up to. And I had done 761 stitches on him. My linen and threads, we didn't have a daily 30 this week, but it was my daily 30 from the week before. This one also, we had to stitch on something that you could pull a bit off to be an ornament, and I had to stitch in purple, I think, which wasn't the bit I'm in, but anyway, previously looked like this. And I'm nearly finished with June. So June was these 3 patterns down the bottom here. So I'm almost finished with June, then I can go up to July. So I still don't know what I think of this piece. I like my colours, but it just seems a bit bitsy. That's just my opinion. So anyway, I've started it. I get it done. I don't really like having too many unfinished. And the last one I worked on was Alice. She feeds my soul. She's beautiful, and I did 1,031 stitches on her. So she previously looked like this, and she was, again, I used her for a number of different things, mostly, you know, she's one of my scavenger hunt pieces. So now she's on the Q-snap because these are still current. Look where she's up to. So I did a lot of work up here on this curtain, and I've just started doing that green part of her dress down there. So yeah, she's making some good progress. So it shouldn't be too long before I get back onto actual Alice, but she was really good. I think I used her for the purple actually, in the colour challenge too. That's why I did that bit of the curtain, because it was all purple. Maybe even the white to finish off the white, because there weren't a lot of stitches on that other one. I don't know, see, a week and a half, it's a long time for me to remember. So I think next time I should at least film, even if I don't publish the video, if I didn't think I had a lot to show you, I should at least do it every week so that it's close together. Anyway, so basically, yeah, that's what I've been doing, keeping very busy. I get to do a new start today. The girls are on virtual, some of them have started a Teresa Wensler peacock sale, and I discovered I had the kit in my stash, so I feel like that needs to get started because it's a big kit to be sitting in my stash doing nothing. So I'm going to start Teresa Wensler's peacock today. That is scary, all those blends and different threads, but it should be good. And apart from that, my plans for the week is to get through Shell's homework prompts and Magical Stitches prompts, whatever they may be when they come out later today, and just try and get some stitching done. I'm working full time this week, so I'll be lucky to get, you know, 100 or 2 done every night after school. Won't be anywhere near my numbers I've been doing, but that's okay. So the Myth and Magic Wars are still going, just stitching as a Fallen clan member, supporting a couple of random teams, and see who comes out at the end and see what happens next round. And apart from that, just doing lots of things with the family, just getting back into routine. The COVID stuff is resurfacing here. We had it cleared from New South Wales, but Victoria's got it and they keep spreading up. So we'll just wait and see what happens. Anyway, thank you for joining me. I don't have any haul. Oh my goodness, no haul at all. I'm a poet and I don't know it. I've been trying not to buy anything. So that, seriously, really the only things you see is Stitchy Kindness. I know I have some of that on the way. And my monthly orders is all the haul I'm going to have, because I'm trying not to spend money. Getting ready for next year. Got a meeting soon with the Year of No Starts. So get all that nutted out, and you better find out more about that in September. Alright, well thank you very much for joining me. I wish you a happy stitching week, and until I next see you, bye!